wish I had a date tonight. Okay, let's just say that. Hello?
What up, girl?
What's up? Hey guys! Ow. Hey guys! How are you? How are you? It is your girl, Alexandra. So nice to see you. So today I'm going to be doing a video on how I do my everyday makeup routine. It has completely changed from how it used to be before. It's a lot less makeup. Is it a lot less makeup? Who knows? I pretty much get ready within 15 minutes now, but that's like really pushing it. 15 minutes is like really pushing it. Before we get started, please be sure to follow me on Instagram, which is going to be right here. You guys can message me, you guys can talk to me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get started. Okay, so my face is already moisturized as I use the CeraVe facial moisturizing cream or lotion, and it has SPF 30 because we know we don't want wrinkles. This is what I recommend from the drugstore. I really like it. Go and get it. I actually got this pimple. I haven't had a pimple in months, and it just decided to pop up before I wanted to record this video. Thank you very much. First, I'm gonna put my hair up. I just wanted to show you guys this scrunchie. It looks like quinoa. Do you guys see it? It literally looks like quinoa. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so we're going to zoom up. Oh my gosh. I really be looking like that. Damn. Okay. First thing I always do is I like to carve out my brows, and I swear ever since I started carving out my brows first, I put on way less brow product. Let's just take a flashback to what my brows used to look like. I don't know why any of y'all let me have my brows like that, because girl, I be looking like I have Sharpies. Okay? I went like full on Nike just do it. Immediately like already looks like I have filled it, a little bit more filled in brows. So as you guys can see, it just highlights under my eyebrows. I take the excess product and I just go over up here a little bit, very slightly. I don't like it too harsh because your girl refuses to get her eyebrows done. I like to make myself believe that I will still be growing eyebrow hairs in areas that I don't grow eyebrow hair. And then I'm going to be using this Microbrow pencil from NYX. I just picked up a new one today. I really like this because it has it's so skinny and small. Like if I was this skinny, I would have less problems. Most important thing I think is drawing this line under here. Just slightly draw in very light strokes. Once you brush it out, it looks a lot more natural. I'll probably fix them a little bit more later. I will be putting on primer. This is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. Guys, if y'all aren't on this, I have the oiliest eyelids ever. No matter what, I will always put on primer. Like even if I'm not wearing makeup, I feel my eyelids building up oil when I don't even wear makeup throughout the day. I'm going to set it with powder, and I'm just going to use this really light powder right here and just brush over my eyelids. Okay, so what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to be doing my face, and the first thing I'm going to take is I'm going to take my concealer. So this is the e.l.f 16-hour Camo Concealer. I'm going to dab it right here. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Morphe 439, and guys, this is literally all I do now for concealer. I just pat under my eye, just like that. And then I like to take the excess that's on the brush and just put it onto the side of my nose here, and then under my chin. I don't like to be using a lot of concealer anymore because I'm just trying to be a natural girl, okay? I'm gonna also bring it up to my temples only because I need to like blend it out. I don't like putting concealer on my forehead. I feel like when you have concealer on your forehead, especially if you don't need it, it's gonna look less natural. So as you guys can see, I am freaking flawless, right? When I don't have my under eye bags. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. Very slightly tap it under here again. For this part, I like to keep it within this territory, and I like to also bring it into this inner corner a little bit. I like to take a little bit smaller brush and bring it up. Keep it very concentrated in that one area, whereas the concealer before, I was using a bigger brush so I could blend it out. When you're trying to keep concealer concentrated in one area, you don't want to spread it out, because then that will make it thinner and it won't have as much coverage. I've really been trying to make the transition to only be using drugstore products. Well, a lot of you guys are younger, and I want to make sure that I cater to you guys. Okay, so after that, I'm going to bronze my face. I'm going to be using this True Match powder, and this is like a really old powder that I have, and it's in the color N7. I like to apply my bronzer right along here. And I don't do contour anymore is because whenever I would draw a contour, it's just so obvious that it's fake because my dimples go in right here. It just don't work out, okay? I really like to take my bronzer down my neck because at least, you know, if it don't match your hands, at least it matches your neck. So the blush I'm going to be using is the Milani Luminoso blush. I like this blush for the winter time because it works really well with my pale skin. By the way, guys, whenever I take powder, I always like to blot it on my hand like that. So I like to apply it almost right above where I put my bronzer, but a little bit more forward. Okay guys, I gave up. I really tried to look cute for y'all. In all honesty, when I do my makeup, I put my hair up, okay? Let's just be real here. So as you guys can see, I look like I'm a little blushing, like, ooh. I'm gonna be taking that same bronzer. I don't really care about contouring my nose. All I really care about is to make sure that it just doesn't look like a blob of light concealer. You know, at the end of the day, your girl got a flat nose already, okay? So now we gotta set your face. So the powder is the Coty AirSpun powder, and I'm just gonna use it today. I don't really bake anymore. I just feel like, especially in the wintertime, my skin gets really dry and really cakey really quickly. So all I really do is I take a big powder brush and I just like to pat wherever I put that concealer. I like setting my face after I do blush and contour now because I feel like it makes it a little less harsh and it kind of just blends everything together. The most crucial part really in my face routine that I need to set is my under eyes. What I like to do is I like to take L'Oreal True Match, and it's in the color W1, and I'm going to just pat it under here. Okay. I'm gonna go back into my brows a little bit, and whenever I do my face makeup, I feel like my brows kind of get brushed away from me doing my bronzer. So I finished filling in my eyebrows. Doesn't it, I don't know, do you guys think it looks better than how it used to look? I think it looks a little bit better. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. Yeah. So I'm gonna be using, oh my gosh, this is so ugly how much I've hit pan on it, but you guys know how much I use it now. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it's in Deep. So all I do is I take a really fluffy brush, just make a very slight wash of this all over my eye. I'm not really focusing on it anywhere. I'm really just using this to put it all over my eyelids. Then I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be taking that same color and sweeping it under here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing my inner corner. So I'm going to be taking this brush. This is the e.l.f. Defining Eye Brush. I'm going to go into this powder, this really light powder, and I'm just going to pack it on here. And I really like this brush to really brighten the under eye. I used to use my finger, but it is not the same. All you're going to do is just sit there and pack it on. Do you even see a difference? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking this Rimmel Waterproof Scandalize. I like putting this in my inner corner waterline because I feel like if I put it out here, it just looks way too intense, especially because I have brown eyes. So all I do is I put it in this inner corner right here. Just adds a little bit more brightness. So the next thing is we're going to curl my eyelashes. Every time I use my eyelash curler, I wipe it down because mascara or whatever, you know, product gets on it and it doesn't curl it as well. I whip it on the inside of my shirt so then you can't see the stain on the outside. Whoa, those are very, very curled. Yeah. Mascara I'm using is the Rocket Maybelline. I'm gonna do a completely separate video talking about my lash routine. The way I apply it is very specific, and I think that's why my lashes look so big. Now I only apply mascara in my upper lashes and I don't apply it in my lower lashes anymore. When I have my mascara, I be looking like a bad bitch. Okay. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do lips. I'm going to be taking NYX lip liner in the color Mauve. So how I like to do it is I like to just go along the sides of it right here, and I like to go along the edges. Well, you know what? I just like to fill in the whole thing. If I'm being realistic. And then I'm going to take this color. This is the NYX retractable lip liner in the color Cocoa. Very lightly on like the side of it. Just brush it over my lips. I'm gonna take my brow pencil. I take this and I put it right along here. Along the very edge at the very bottom here. And as you guys can see, it kind of makes a shadow and it makes your lips look a little bit bigger. And then of course, if you want to go over it with gloss, I'm going to be using the Fenty Gloss Bomb. Alright, so I completely forgot at the end of this that this is all drugstore products, but I have an alternative, okay? I really like the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Mocha Twist. It is so similar. Honestly, I kind of like it better than this Fenty one right now. So, get your hands on that. Ooh, she be looking good. So, here it goes down. Let's see what I look like. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, girl. I wish I had a date tonight. Okay, let's just say that. Hello?
What up, girl?
What's up? What are you up to?
Where you at? Are you doing anything?
No.
Is it cool if I come? I'm gonna pick you up and we're gonna go to that donut place.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you just think you could invite yourself like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. I do gotta say, okay? So that is going to be the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you guys so much for the love, the messages. A lot of you guys have asked me a lot for this video, and I came and delivered. You know, it's a few months late, but it's okay. Anyways, that is going to be the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will check you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah, mwah, all to all of you guys.